Hello, everyone. Today we will be talking about the dangers of travel adapters. These things are quite common. I'm not really sure how common they are. They just convert one type of plug, this certain style converts one type of plug to just about whatever plug you might want. And these things are quite dangerous for a multitude of reasons. Of course, this is the US slash China plug that can plug into a US socket, and you can plug in just about any plug, like a US plug, an EU plug, or almost any other type of plug. So first of all, let's get started with some of the issues of this thing. So you might notice, let me go ahead and get a suitable pointer tool. This plug has ground sockets over here. This one's for the Italian plug. This one is for the Swiss plug. This one is for the North American plug, and I think some other type of plug too. This one is for the Indian and UK plug. But anyway, all of these have ground contacts, and there's a piece of metal under there, if you can see. But there is no ground pin on this plug, which is extremely dangerous because if you plug in a grounded appliance in here, that ground is floating. The ground of the appliance is floating, and the ground of appliances is often tied to a metal cover. And if a live wire were to get damaged and brush up against that metal cover would be live at mains voltage, and someone who might end up touching that and a proper ground at the same time would end up getting electrocuted. And that is crazy for the first part, but the second is that you can plug things in the way you're not supposed to plug in. So, for example, US plug, of course, you're supposed to plug it in like this, but you can also plug it in like this and end up having live mains voltage pass from the travel adapter into the whatever appliance you have plugged in and out this pit, and if you touch this and ground at the same time, you will get electrocuted. Same thing with an EU plug. Supposed to plug it in like this, but you can plug it in like this and get shocked off this pin. You could probably also do the same with Australian and UK plugs too. But now, here is, I think, the worst violation of all. Here is a grounded plug, grounded US plug. Of course, you're supposed to plug it in like this, but the ground pin is floating, so it doesn't really connect to anything, which is dodgy all by itself. You can plug it in like this, which doesn't really matter because it also ends up defeating the ground, so it's no less safe than plugging in the proper way is. But the real big issue with this is that you can plug the ground pin into one of the live pins, and now the metal cabinet of the appliance is live at mains voltage no matter what, so you will get a shock off the metal cabinet of the appliance if you touch it and ground at the same time. And also, not to mention, these are some very big holes. The only type of plug that I know that has such big holes is the UK plug, and they have special shutters, designs that you can't really stick anything in the live or neutral contacts unless you stick one in the earth. But these things are so big, they don't even have tamper-resistant doors of any kind, so you can just stick something metallic in there, and boom, you got live mains voltage on the screwdriver or whatever you're sticking in there, and you can shock yourself. Really takes sticking a fork in an outlet to another level.